Bam, right there. How's it going, guys? Token Vaping. And today's juice review is another flavor in an ongoing line of just some great people. Solid line of juice. If you are a cloud chaser, this definitely is something that might be to your liking. I'm going to jump into the vape of it, the flavor profile of it first, show you the clouds off of it, and then we'll go into a little bit more behind the scenes. However, the company is Eliquidmaster, and this is a shirt that you can get off of their website. It says ELM Militia, the Eliquidmaster, for vaping rights. Huge people into advocacy and the support of vaping for vaping, not for, trying to get stuff out of it, not trying to gouge people for their money and things like that. They're all about the purpose of vaping, why people vape, and making sure and ensuring that they get, what they consider to be the highest quality that they can provide. It's stuff that they vape on a regular basis, so it's one of those, we'd use it, so we feel comfortable and safe, letting you use it or selling it to you so that you're getting something that we believe to be what we can offer. So this is the bottle right here, the Wise Choice, and it says Eliquidmaster. And the flavor that we're doing today is Ionia Country. I'm not even sure if that's how it's properly said, but it's I-O-N-I-A, Ionia. This is basically the reminiscent flavor of an elephant ear with powdered sugar on it that you would get at a country fair. Now, I know what a lot of people ask, or they think it's like, well, isn't that a funnel cake? Believe it or not, there really is a difference between elephant ears and funnel cake. It's really more the aesthetics, basically about how they're made. Elephant ears are the big slab of fried dough with the sugar powdered sugar sprinkled onto it, so it just looks like one big giant piece of dough. Funnel cakes, hence the name funnel, are usually made with like a baker's funnel and then into one long type of doughy noodle that just gets fried into like this big crisscross snowflake style shape. That's the main difference. They're both fried dough. One is just more solid of a piece than the other one is, and then both have powdered sugar on them. Preferences just come down to the people themselves. I've tried them both. It still tastes the same. One just gives you a little bit more dough on each bite than the other, as far as like the funnel cake, because it's lighter, more airy. Enough history about that. So we're going to jump into the flavor of this, and it will be going on fresh cotton right in here, as I always do for you guys on my reviews. And as always, it's Texas Stuff Cotton. I like the way that it works. It's quick and easy. Rock solid cotton, and it has little to no break-in time, and that's the big point for me. But I always provide that link in the comment box below if you are looking to want to try it yourself. So as you just heard, it does have a nice stout security safety ring on it. So we'll pop that off. Definitely has a pastry smell to that. So we will definitely try this out. Now I'm hoping that, it doesn't come off as just like a syrupy type flavor, because that's not really a fried dough flavor to me. The powdered sugar, I'm not expecting it to be super strong. Usually it's not in most flavors. Generally, a lot of people have trouble, deciphering the difference between a powdered sugar flavor and more like a glazed type flavor, especially when they do it just enough to where you just taste it. But I have high hopes. I've done a review on a couple other flavors from this line, and they're a solid line. Everybody has a different taste preference. Everybody has a different sensitivity to flavors. So some people may say that because of the denser mix ratio on this, that the flavors seem a bit more muted. Other people might say that it's just enough flavor wise that it makes them so they don't vape out on it really fast. It really just comes down to your preference. So as always, I'm vaping at 75 watts for my review, and this is Ionia Country from Eliquidmaster. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick re-drip on this. And this is for nothing more than just to ensure that what I got out of it the first time is, the flavor that it's supposed to be. Fresh cotton on anything, you're always going to have a little bit difference of a taste in it, just because it's fresh cotton. So it takes the juice a little bit to get worked into the cotton itself. So I just want to make sure that I am not overlooking anything or missing anything, as far as so that I don't end up misinforming anybody. Okay, now, because I tend to do this, and I found this out with some of the other flavors on this line, I'm going to do this one more time, and it's not to waste time, I promise. I'm going to do this one more time, but I'm going to up my wattage a slight bit, just with the denser liquid. Sometimes being too low on temperature or wattage, however you do this, sometimes it does affect the flavor. So you want to bump it up a bit more just to try to bring that out more. So I'm going to bump this up to 80 watts. So as you can see, the clouds are nice and dense on that one. It is an 80-20 mix ratio, or max VG. I'm not sure how they list it on there. It is a max VG. And by bumping it up to 80 watts, it definitely did pull the flavor out a bit more than I tasted it at 75. So at the higher wattage, you definitely do taste the fried dough pastry taste, and it does not come off syrupy, which I'm actually a really big fan of. That's really cool. It's not like overly sweet, or it's not basically a syrup flavor. It actually has more of a fried dough flavor. Now, the powdered sugar, again, like I said, I wasn't expecting it to pop really strong. I wasn't expecting it to be, you know, a prominent flavor. I was hoping to have a little bit of a sweetness kick to it. And there's a slight bit of sweetness on the very tail end of it. Now, I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if it was meant to cover the entire vape itself, but I myself get it just on the very tail end. But it is just enough to let me know that there is a bit of sweetness there. So it, give or take, again, depending on your preference, it is a nice little touch. So at least it doesn't just taste like just a flat piece of dough. As you saw, the clouds, definitely no complaints there whatsoever. It is the max VG. You can get this in a 50-50 or a max VG. 50-50s are for people, you know, generally who like more flavor, but tend to miss that throat hit, so they like something that's a little bit harsher. I know some people say that they prefer the lesser VG mixes in their tanks because it makes it easier to vape through the tank itself. But this is also available in a 10 milliliter, so which is really cool, because if you want to purchase a flavor just to try it, but you're not sure and you don't want to invest the money into a big bottle, and then if you don't like it, you have a bottle of juice that you're not going to use. A 10 milliliter is actually a really nice touch. That way, you know, you have enough to be able to taste the flavor, see if you like it, and then if you want to order a bigger bottle, you can. If not, you try a different flavor, and it just makes it nice. And they do offer sample packs and things like that. It's also offered in a 30 mil, a 60 mil, and a 120 mil. And nicotine level, and this is really cool, they have a 0, a 1.5, a 3, a 6, a 12, and an 18. So they do try to cover as wide a range of nicotine users as possible, not to support the fact of vaping high nicotine, but there are people who, especially when they're first switching over, you know, don't vape super high or like more of a mouth to lung. They like that harshness to it, so it's easier for them to start at a higher nicotine level and work their way down. So the fact that they do accommodate that or try to the best of their ability is really nice. And you can email them directly off their website, which is eliquidmaster.com, and let them know, you know, what you're looking for and what nicotine range that you are. So definitely check them out on that. They're on Instagram and Facebook as well. Huge honor, definite plus. And if you use token 25 on their website, it'll actually save you 25% on any order on there. So definitely save money, try something new, try a rock solid line. Win-win-win all the way around. It definitely works out. But Eliquidmaster, thank you so very much for that opportunity. Thank you for the privilege of sending these to me for the purpose of these reviews. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do myself to help further enhance your vaping experience and make it more enjoyable for you, it's the only reason why I do this. So reach out to me and let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, a particular video that you'd like to see. I will do everything in my power to make that happen for you. Until next time, thank you continuously. I say that, and I feel like I don't say it enough, but thank you, each and everybody that takes the time to watch my videos, to click that red subscribe button. The love and support that I've received is amazing, and I am gratefully humbled and honored by that. So until next time, always remember, truly love yourself. Vape on, vape strong. Have a good one, guys.